Hello again, YouTube. It's me, the B&B Finance Guy, once more to bring you another episode of step number 14 credit cards. Ooh, boy. Oh, man. Interest from credit cards will be your downfall. Credit cards usually have anywhere from, like, I think the lowest is like a 6%. Or they're really very rare, I think, to have a really low interest rate on credit cards. And sometimes they can get in the upper areas of like 30 something percent. They can be crazy amount of interest rates. So with credit cards, I want you to be very careful on how you spend your money when it comes to balancing the budget. Um, Interest should always be a major factor when you're making your purchase on your credit card, and payments, how you're paying your credit card. Do you pay every month? Do you always pay in full? I want you to make sure that you're taking control over this now, or if you're already in credit card debt, we start working on trying to pay that off as quick as possible by using some of the techniques that you've learned in earlier episodes to pay off your credit card as quick as possible. The reason being is because if you let's just say that you took out a $2,000 loan on a credit card that had 18% interest rate, I think it'd be about 10,000 or it'd be about 10 years until you'd finally pay off the card, and that's a lot of time to finally make a payment and pay off the card, and during which time I think you paid well over double the amount in which you first loaned. So trading $2,000 to $4,000 is just not a really good deal. And credit card companies are already making money off of you, which I'll tell you that here in just a second. The next one is bonuses. Credit cards offer usually a lot of bonuses. One is for like frequent flyer miles, or sign-on bonuses, or spend this amount of money within this amount of time and get a bonus of this amount of money. And it's really funny because credit card companies will be hitting you really hard, even like, I don't think before you're 18, but as soon as you turn 18 years old, they want you, and they're going to start hitting you with credit. And credit cards can be really good because they can help you build a reputable amount of how much you spend every month, and pay back. They can build your credit, which will help you with purchasing your first home or your first car loan and keeping those interests down. But you always have to pay them off. You have to pay off your credit cards, and getting locked in with never paying in full but paying the minimum. Never pay the minimum if you can, because if you pay the minimum, what's going to happen is you're going to build up quite a bit of interest on your credit card, and you're never going to really get ahead. So that's never the goal when it comes to getting a credit card. The credit card should be something that you use but don't abuse. So don't use them but abuse, or don't use them but don't abuse them. So like, don't go out and just go buy yourself a brand new car or something with a credit card. Oh god, that'd be an awful idea. Don't have too many credit cards, because when you own a bunch of credit cards, it's considered an open line of credit. Say that they know that you have quite a bit of credit open for those credit cards. So they don't like FICO or other credit companies. They don't like you having that, because if you have too many open, it makes you a liability that if in an event of financial hardship, that you'll start using those credit cards and maxing them out, and then you're setting yourself up for bankruptcy, which is a really bad thing for your credit anyways. So you want to be able to not have too many credit cards. I'd say that you probably only want to have a maximum of 2. And as far as bonuses that you should use, you should have like probably a cash back card, and maybe like a frequent flyer card. So your frequent flyer card is used for your traveling purposes, and the cash back card is just what you can use for additional like cash back. Some card companies actually offer additional like bonus in savings amount that for shopping at different places and using those credit cards, and you get more cash back. But I will warn you, the goal of this channel is not to spend money, but to save money. But let's just say, you're going to go buy a wedding ring, and you've saved up $2,000 in cash, or $4,000 or $5,000, and you have a $5,000 credit limit. and maybe you sign up for your first credit card and you have that 5,000 limit, and maybe you get $500 cash back, and you have that cash sitting in the bank. What you could do is you could just go out and max out that credit card, get the $500 cash bonus, and pay off the credit card all in one fell swoop, and basically, pocket $500 into your own pocket, which is really cool. So there's many different ways that you could, you know, kind of beat the system. The system is trying to get you trapped so that you're basically paying on interest and paying double the amount, if not triple, quadruple, so on and so forth, and you're just getting beat up. Yeah, make them work for you. You can spend money with credit cards, but just don't go over what you can't afford. And I think that's really hard for our generation. So a trick to avoid some of this is, if you're going Christmas shopping, which I'm probably gonna finish this video probably around Christmas, is take out some cash, keep it in your hand, and set out how much you would like to spend for each individual on that amount. It's really easy to abuse a credit card when you're going out and going on Christmas shopping, because it's not a tangible thing that you're holding in your hand. It's just a card that you swipe, and you could just easily just spend money all over the place buying things for the people that you love, but then end up really hurting yourself financially in the long run. So, like if you like this video, dislike if you dislike this video, and if you really like the video, subscribe. I hope to see you guys again here pretty soon. Thank you very much, and have a great week.